What's going on? Rob Fish here for BikeBandit.com, bringing you the lowdown on the 661 Flight boot. Really quick 360 for you, as I let you know that is available in the ever so sexy white and of course in black in men's sizes US 6 to a US 13. That's the basics. Let's dive in. A lot of technical features to it. The main body of the boot is actually going to be cowhide. And of course, on top of that, you've got reinforcement panels, you've got heat shields on the inside. It actually has 2 layers of that, kind of nice. Fantastic buckle system, a lot of hard armor, hard on the shin plate, some really solid features. Let's dive in. Again, you're going to notice that with that main body of that boot being cowhide, what they do, and the camera's going to sneak in on this, when that main body of the boot comes down and wraps around the toe box, it then flares out instead of tucking underneath and then attaching the sole, flares out so you don't get that bind on the corner of your toes. Little things to think about, love it. And then on top of that, they put a protective layer, and then on top of that there's even another protective layer. So a lot of reinforcement on this boot. And you'll notice that reinforcement on the front of the toe cap, metal toe cap, again, just more protection for the front of your toes. A lot of people say, I'm just riding a pair of steel toe work boots. Problem with that is, one, in a real vicious crash scenario, last thing you want is steel toes, because your foot can get pinched in, and then what gets hurt are your 5 little piggies on the inside. Plus, when you're regularly riding, the boot gets destroyed. The steel you're thinking is going to protect your toe, but that's a potential risk. And now all of a sudden, what can you do? Put it on the outside. Protect the boot and the toe. Basic thoughts. When it comes to being a leather body, when they attach it to the sole, again, nice textured sole, nice grippy rubber, good solid platform on the foot pegs, they stitch it in. Why? Because when they stitch it, instead of just glue it, it actually bites better to natural cowhide. Little things they think about when you build protective and safety gear. You're going to notice, see how pronounced that is off the front? A lot of impact protection right there on the front of the boot. You'll notice the same thing on the back. Again, thought out. Double stitched where you need everything double stitched. And then to give you a little bit better flex and a little bit better movement, single stitching. But for the most part, pretty much a double stitched boot. Remember I was talking about that inner heat shield, that protection? That's actually 2 layers. So it's one up on top of the other, just, again, further the reliability of the garment. Pretty slicked out. You'll notice on the back, all done in accordion panels. So when the boot is articulating, you get a lot of mobility. They've done the same thing on the tongue of the boot as well. Right before we dive into the boot, you'll notice 4 buckle system, and each buckle super easy to get in and out. Flip it. This is it's all metal. Very pronounced snaps on that, and of course, being metal instead of plastic, you get a much more solid boot, lasts longer, easy as that. And the adjustment is done as much as you need. Ratcheting straps. Bada boom, bada bing. You find it, you set it, you pull that out, boom. There you go. It's as easy as that. Up around the top of the boot, this is a rubberized gaiter. You see how nice and flexible this is? That's going to give you a nice fit up around the shin protection and the back of your pants. Plus, it keeps debris from getting inside the boot. Pop all these bad boys open. This is built on a non-booty design, because the whole concept of the booty is, oh yeah, you can put that on and then one piece moves inside the other one, but what you need to do then, you need to build your boot wider, it's bulkier. Your feet then stand further away from the center line of the machine. A lot of people don't think about that. They think, well, the booty is a great idea, it's a great design. To some people, fine. That's for you to decide. I'm personally not a fan. But check this thing out. I mean, of course, you got a huge Velcro panel. Velcro on the other side. Nice tall gaiter. Again, keeping debris out. You can you can go through a bunch of water and not get water down into your boot. Now, this is going to be a little tough to see. Look at the amount of ankle padding on that thing. That is a comfortable boot. It's the Flight from SixSixOne. You're going to appreciate the little things that they've thought about, so you can go out and have a hoot of a time on your machine. You're going to get great support on the foot pegs because it's got a steel shank built in internally. Are you ever going to see that? No. It's down inside here, so when you're on your foot pegs, your boot doesn't become like a rainbow over your foot pegs and the arch of your feet are then terribly sore by day's end. Good looking, great functioning. Remember, available in white or black, 6 through 13. That's US men's sizes. Please, if you got any more questions, pick up the phone, give us a call, send us an email, click on the support tab. Rob Fish for BikeBandit.com, saying thanks for watching, and we love you. So you should like us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the track.